After entering the Mauville City gym and facing a mechanical Raikou, Ash and Pikachu have their fight for the third Electric-type badge. The leader is Watson, a lively Pokemon enthusiast of this type who decides to give Ash the advantage by showing him his 3 Pokemon. Pikachu wants to be the one to start the fight, managing not only to defeat Magnemite but also Voltorb and Magneton, making Ash realize that something strange was going on. So at the Pokemon Center, Nurse Joy tells them that Pikachu was overloaded but would recover very soon. Now having to go look for the leader, who after the defeat no longer wanted to take his position, encountering Team Rocket, who as always were stealing Pokemon. But by joining forces they managed to defeat them, and Watson tells Ash that he can keep the badge since he showed that he deserves it. On their way to Pewter City, Ash and Misty encounter a rock seller named Flint, who challenges Ash to defeat gym leader Brock. Once there, Ash confronts Brock's Onix with Pikachu, but since he is no match he decides to give up. After leaving the gym he meets Flint again, who tells him the story of Brock and his 9 brothers and how their father abandoned them to be a Pokemon trainer. Upon hearing this story, Ash is determined to beat Brock, so together with Flint they devise a plan to overload Pikachu. Back in the gym the situation repeats itself, where Onix uses its bind and traps Pikachu, leaving it motionless. But when the protagonist's power is activated the fire sprinklers turn on and Onix gets wet, leaving himself weak against Pikachu's attacks. Ash tries to take advantage of the opportunity, but Brock's brothers stop him by asking him not to defeat his older brother, also winning the badge since Brock put his father to work. Once our protagonist arrives in Cerulean City, he decides to do what every trainer does and goes to the Pokemon gym. Upon entering he finds a show organized by 3 girls who are Misty's older sisters. Disappointed, he thinks he was wrong and that it wasn't really a Pokemon gym. But when he leaves he meets the swimmers, who tell him that it is, but that they are not willing to fight. So they offer him to take the badge without the need for a fight. Moment in which Misty appears and orders him not to touch it, having to face her, who is determined to win the fight in order to show her sisters what she is worth. Ash uses Butterfree and Pidgeotto while Misty uses Stereo and Starmie, who have an advantage since the field was full of water. But after a brief intervention from Team Rocket, the fight stops and Misty's sisters award Ash the badge for saving the gym from Team Rocket's attack.